out on the sea, searching for something that really found me. I didn't know it, but it drew me to it. Soon I was full of its passion in me. I'm Italo Labignan. 40 years I've fished the world and have learned it's not just about catching the fish, the size of the fish, or the numbers. It's about appreciating every sunrise and sunset, the smell of the sea, savoring the culture and the fish with friends. Here's the catch. It's the total experience. Presented by Bear Reels, versatile, precision, handcrafted hybrid center pins. Seabreeze boats, tame the oceans. Raymarine Electronics. Raymarine, simply superior. This week I have a special treat. I get to fish with Mr. Bear Reels, Benjamin Reubeni. Ben and I have tested his center pin hybrid reels from the Pacific for Chinook salmon and bottom fish to the North Atlantic for bottom fish, and now in Southwest Florida for bluefish. Our plan is to fish shallow expansions of the intercoastal waterway and the edges of boating channels to intercept the bluefish as they migrate inland to feed. Strong winds have made for irregular tides, and we know we have to cover a lot of water to find the blues. Our technique is to troll 3 to 4 inch long spoons at 4 to 5 miles an hour and cover as much water as we can. I gave Ben a heads up that these bluefish hit hard, fight hard, and often jump out of the water. And oh yes, they have teeth like piranhas, so avoiding their mouth area with bare hands is a very good idea. That's the palm of my hand. That's not my fingers, okay, Glenn? I'm gonna keep the drag on for a bit. I think this might be our first blue. And you know what, Ben? It's moving around. I'm gonna let the boat drift on its own. What a good hit, Ben. I'm running it without the clicker now.
Yeah, you're in free spool.
Yeah. So it feels like a heavy fish. It's gotta be a blue, the way it hammered it. You know, it's so nice. I'm here with Benjamin Reubeni, and he makes these reels that we're using. So we're testing them for the saltwater fish here. Okay, you ready, Ben? You can do it. You got him. Good. The fish is in the boat. Okay, hold on. They thrash so much. Now, look, I want to show you something, Ben, before we release it. Because this guy, you hold on to him. Hold on to him.
Okay.
Hold on to him. I just want to show you that they've got piranha-like teeth, okay?
Wow.
Can you see those teeth?
Holy smokes.
You see them all along? Like a piranha, right? With saltwater fish, we don't finesse them like some of the freshwater ones.
Yeah.
So we can just throw them back. That guy's about 3 pounds. They're good eating, so if we get some more, we're going to keep a couple, because I'm going to do them on the grill for you. You can toss him in. He's going to take off real quick. He's got tons of energy. I hook up the first fish and it's chaos. The wind is moving the boat around. I have to fight the fish, negotiate it around the crab trap markers, but we get her done. Winds are picking up, and we decide to make a long run to fish a protected section of the intercoastal waterway. We troll in a zigzag pattern, trying to cover as much water as we can, but the tide has gone slack high, and the bluefish are nowhere to be found. Small jacks are active, though, and we start hooking up one after another and even get double headers going. At least these fish are filling in our time before the blues move in. So, Ben, I'm glad that you're down here in Florida.
I love that I'm down here.
We were testing the outfits in BC. This is a small jack, so he's not done yet. They can grow bigger than this, and they're good eating. The smaller ones, they got a dark meat.
Yep.
We're probably going to be releasing this guy. Look at you. You are ready with the net. Look at this. He wasn't going to get off. Now, he should be grunting in a moment here. They're a good fighting fish, but I'm going to show you the way I'm holding it is one of the best ways. Mm-hmm. Feel here how sharp these are. Are those like a knife?
Yeah.
Look at nice little jack. He's also got sharp spines here on both sides if you go in reverse.
Yep.
See? So you got to be really careful. And of course, spines on the dorsal. So I'm going to hold him over the side. I'm just surprised he didn't grunt. And I'm going to drop him. And he's going to shoot. Bye-bye. Gone. Okay, I got one on.
Doubleheader.
that was quick. Okay, what do we do? Do I keep it in gear? You know what? We're gonna drift.
No,
okay?
I think drift. But you got a cruiser coming up.
Oh, man.
A little bit smaller than the last fish, but that's all right.
Mine's off. Let's see, jack or blue?
That's a blue.
No, it's a jack. Look how brilliant he looks. You know what? Because we're gonna be releasing him, you can just grab the line.
Yeah.
Look at, he ate that lure, so that's definitely the right size and the right action. Well done. Perfect. Look at, I'm surprised you're not, how are you gonna hold it? Near the tail? There. Very nice colors.
Beautiful colors.
Yep. Okay, you ready to drop them over the side?
Yep.
Be careful when you let them go. Just drop them gently. Good job. He's good. He's good. He's a little bit shook up, traumatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about bad timing. Plus I got a little bit like confused because I had the engine off. You got to turn it.
It's a narrow channel here.
You know, when you're using, I've got this spoon on that has a pretty big treble hook on there, you know. So a lot of times the hook doesn't go past the barb. Even these bluefish that have really nice mouths to hook up. So you cannot, if there's one rule in fishing, do not let the line go slack, correct? Absolutely. I don't care if you're fishing steelhead salmon, you can't do that. That fish thrashes its head, the hook flies out. Oh, guess what?
Another one.
Yep. Keep trolling because you might get one on too. You know, the nice thing about these reels that Ben makes is that you can have a really good drag on, or you can have it, as I've got it, on free spool. So right now, if I take my hand off, you can see it's spinning backwards. Very, very smooth. So I'm using my fingers, my little finger and my next one up. You know what? It's another jack. I'm gonna lock it, and we're gonna throw it back. We're so picky as fishermen, eh? We want a certain species of fish. There, and this guy's gonna fly. Watch your jack turn into a flying fish. Are you ready? There he goes. It's
a jack.
Is it a jack? Okay.
Yeah.
See if you can flip it in the boat. I've got the pliers ready for you. Little tugger. I remember when we were in BC, you thought to lip the first rockfish, remember?
No way,
Yeah,
man.
then you learn real quick.
Yep.
You got to be careful what you grab. Okay, we're going to put him back. Yeah, we got lots of fish for eating. Okay, good job. Let me get back on track. Oh, fish on. You got your line in the water?
I do.
Okay, just checking. You know, you got to be respectful, especially if you're fishing anywhere near a navigational channel. So we're actually, Ben and I are actually staying on the outside edges because with this boat, with the Pro Sport, we can be trolling no problem over 3-4 feet. I don't know if you noticed, we were pretty shallow there.
Yes,
like
3 feet.
3.5, 3 feet. You know, with these long rods, Ben, they're strong enough that you can flip right in. And look, with the vigorous mat,
Oh, I love that.
there's the reel down there. It's in good condition. Another boat coming up. So let me get this guy off real quick. These are a lot of sport, eh, on light line?
Yeah.
I like to kiss the fishy sometimes. Yeah. The tide starts to move and the bluefish are running. We start getting slam hits and the fights are on. Only challenge is we have some competition from feeding dolphins that love to eat bluefish. As soon as we hook up, we try and get the fish close to the boat as fast as we can. Our incentive is dolphin within inches of our fighting fish. I don't think they're following them just to see how nice they fight. I think they're hungry.
Oh, geez, the porpoise is going after.
Quick, reel, reel, reel. You're gonna get a porpoise. Reel, crank it. Quick, quick. That porpoise is right there. Quick, right here. Bring it over here. Okay, look there's the porpoise, right there.
Right there.
What nice bluefish. Good size for this intercoastal that we're fishing. Okay, look, Ben, those teeth are like amazing. I'm glad we're using spoons. If we were using like soft plastics or even bait fish, they can just engulf them and then you lose them. Now, can I hand them over to you?
Yep.
Here, so you can put them in the box. And any other ones that we get, we're gonna release. And I just gotta pull out from shore. What do you think of these bears performing in saltwater?
They're amazing.
I think they're great. Very simple to use.
I'm just gonna take the clicker off here.
Perfect.
Make it
Okay.
silent.
Yeah. We got that nice breeze blowing in our face. Okay, see if we can get him a little bit closer so we can see what he is. Because we've got a slack high tide, it could be that the jacks are more active, but it could also be a bluefish. Oh yeah, it's a nice bluefish. No wonder it didn't come up. Just a little closer. Hope he stays on because we've lost some. You got him hooked nicely too, right in the mouth. Good job. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get a photo of you because this is your first bluefish with the bare reel. Look at you. You don't mind if I put this on social media, do you?
Not at all.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let me help you. I'm gonna put the phone away. Okay, perfect. And you know what? Because you're there, if you don't mind sliding him in the cooler.
Yep.
You got it?
Got him.
Let's see one more look. Nice blue. Ben's first blue.
Beautiful.
He's got the blues. Okay, perfect. Bluefish for their size are amazing hitting and fighting fish. They just don't give up, even when you get them in the net and in the boat. Hook removal is best done when you have a firm hold on the fish. No messing around with those sharp teeth. Ben, I didn't know you were like a certified captain.
I can be.
This is good.
Many talents.
So I'm switching on this side. You're doing great, by the way. You got him. Can't believe these blues are that hard to get, man. Okay, Ben, you know what? He's come down. You be careful if he crashes. If you don't mind putting him in the box. While you do that, I'm going to get my line back out. Bluefish migrate sporadically, and many anglers hook them unintentionally in Gulf waters. Some anglers enjoy eating them, but most either catch and release them or use them for bait for sharks. I think they're nice eating fish, especially prepared on the barbecue. Real? Yeah, we got porpoises. So we hook up on blues, fight the wind, and dodge the boats that are traveling up and down the intercoastal waterway. By the way, it's Sunday, and everyone and their grandmother is using the intercoastal waterway. Small fast boats, big slow boats, 3 boats at a time are throwing wakes while we're trying to fight the fish and land fish. More fun than wrestling with a few monkeys at a time, I think. There's no boats coming, so I'm going to put it in neutral, okay? Actually, I'm going to turn it off.
Porpoise
so
on
real,
the right.
real. Yeah, we got porpoises all over. We are cornered by porpoises. This is where I hate to tell you, but you got to push it. Push it to crank, 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 crank. Get it right on top. I see him. Good. Okay, Ben, can you steer him over here? Try not to jump down. Steer him over here, Ben, so I can add him on this side. Okay, got him. Yeah, I could see that porpoise just coming right around. Man, so, I mean, the porpoises are here because the blues are here, right?
Yeah.
Come on. So, oh, it might have just grabbed one. I heard it explode over there. This guy's still got lots of energy. Yeah, it's right. Look, it's right here.
It's right next to us. That's the one we fed.
I don't know. I'm just going to tease it to come up. I don't want to give them the fish. They can smell it. Yep. That must be a porpoise. Ben?
Yeah.
Cooler fish.
We are not throwing any amberjacks back, by the way.
Amberjacks? No, we're not even
keeping
catching.
them all now.
No
just
amberjack.
Just so we can
Bluefish.
feed these guys.
Bluefish.
No, but we keep everything now. It's just so we can feed these guys.
They're all around us, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. So you like, how long have you had this relationship with porpoises?
Love them.
Have you ever swam with them?
Yeah, I did once.
Because I know there's a place in the Florida Keys, it's the Northern Keys, where there are porpoises that come in. You can hear them in the background because we've got porpoises all around us. They'll take kids that are handicapped or physically challenged or mentally, and the porpoises know which one, needs special attention, and they come over and they pass by them, and the kids can pet them and stuff.
Super intelligent.
Yeah, very, very intelligent. But these guys can read our minds. Look how big they are. They're 600-700 pounds.
Yeah.
This is like wild marine land. Right after landing several of our fish, the dolphins are so close that Ben gets this bright idea of placing his hand below the surface to pretend it's a struggling fish. Ben, not such a good idea. After getting all of our bluefish in the boat and seeing all these hungry dolphins around us begging for a fish, we finally give in. Ben gets his first chance to hand feed a dolphin. It made his day. Don't put it all the way down, just halfway in. Swish it back and forth, splash. Like this. There, okay? Hold it in the water, now hold it still. Hold it still.
Oh my God. Oh! Oh! That was awesome.
What do you mean, oh, that was awesome?
That was amazing.
Okay, now what are you gonna eat for dinner? Steak?
We have to get something
else. Okay. Closed captioning brought to you by Leguano, natural barefoot technology for every adventure. All right, Ben, I like that. It's screaming. Okay, I'm gonna take my drag off, bring my line in. I'm gonna put mine away. I like how we got everything under control, right? I think. You got tons of energy, eh? What do you think of them? I think they're great fighters.
I'm really surprised.
Yeah.
For the size of fish they are.
I think they're a great game fish. Got him. He's in the net. There's your fish. Here, you know what? I know you fought him for a while. Let me see if I can get the hook out. We don't have any boats going up and down right now. Look at how well you hooked them, Ben.
Yep.
If you can see those, just like piranha teeth. Look, there's your spoon. And you know what? We are doing good.
Not bad.
I think we might be able to celebrate with friends. There's 3. I figure one more, we got tons.
Here we go. Nice.
You did good.
Thank you.
You did good. Oh, man. I got the porpoise right here. I said, oh, porpoise behind it. Oh, man, I'm trying to get it off. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, why don't we put it in neutral, Ben? Just for the landing, it'll be easier for you to land. And just, nice size blue, they fight so hard. Okay, yeah, it's right behind it, there. Beautiful, I got the pliers. Man, we're making a really good team here. Nice fish. What do you think? Are they here?
Beautiful.
You're welcome. With sore wrist, it's time to make the long run back and get some fresh bluefish on the barbie. I like to fillet my bluefish on a vigorous fish cleaning mat, which makes the job a lot easier so the fish don't slide around. Ben is gracious enough to join me, which makes the fish cleaning job a lot faster so we can eat quicker. I'm thinking he's starving like those dolphins. We start filleting them by making the first cut behind the head, going down just to the rib cage. Next, we take the knife and slide it down the lateral line along the back to start separating the fillet from the body. We gently use the tip section of the knife to run as close as we can to the vertebrae and the rib cage and work the fillet slowly off the fish. The fillets are rinsed well and the lateral line bones are removed. Next, the skin is removed from the fillet. The skinless fillet is checked, and any dark meat around the lateral line is removed. That dark flesh is stronger in taste, and most people try and remove it before cooking. The fillets are rinsed again, placed on a platter, and they are ready to be prepared for cooking. Time to preheat the barbecue around 300 Fahrenheit. I'm going to be using a lightly butter-coated grill mat to slowly cook the fillets. To take any gamey taste out of the bluefish, I brush on my favorite sriracha sauce on both sides of the fillets, turning them to a bright red color. I find that once you cook the fish slowly in the sriracha sauce, the heat takes away much of the spiciness from the sauce and leaves a very pleasant flavor. Now I coat each fillet side with my favorite fish seasoning, and the fish fillets are placed on the grill mat. These bluefish fillets are not too thick and allowed to cook for 15 minutes. Ben and I check the fillets to see if the flesh side down is cooked and the top of them still look moist. They're ready to turn. Ben gently turns each fillet over and lets them cook for another 15 minutes. The bluefish are ready to eat and served on platters. I want Ben to really appreciate how good these fresh caught and grilled fish are, so there are no sides to distract him. I think he's gonna love them. Ben, about an hour and a half ago, we were out there about an hour away fighting these fish.
Yes.
Do you like fresh fish?
I love it.
Okay, so this is your first time having bluefish. What I did, well, what we did, because you helped me fillet them, when we filleted them, we took that, the T-bones, the lines, the mud line out,
Yep.
so that the flavor would be nice, because a lot of people don't realize the mud line is actually an organ. It's a sensory organ called the lateral line, right? So that's where that meat is darker. I'm curious to see what you're gonna think.
Delicious.
Isn't that amazing?
Delicious.
Fresh bluefish. We shared some with the porpoises, but
Yes.
that's okay.
That was a lot of fun.
Now, I didn't get a chance to ask you in the boat. You know, we fished together in BC. We had dinner, we talked about your reels. They're amazing reels. How did you start fishing?
I started as a child. My father introduced it to me, and it was a fantastic pastime, father and son.
Did you have a boat?
Not originally, but yes, we did have a couple of boats.
So you started fishing from shore?
Yes.
Then did you go to different spots?
And we would rent boats.
Did you have a cottage, or you just went all over the place?
At first, no, but there was about 17-year period that my parents had a cottage.
Okay. So do you remember how old you were? Because I started fishing at 12.
Oh no, I was much younger, probably about 4 or 5 years old.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing that your dad took you out. So you must have had a real passion for it.
Absolutely.
Because I know at 4 or 5, kids, aren't exactly coordinated. You don't cast properly. You need help with putting bait on and taking fish off. So you must have been very patient. Do you still get a chance to fish together?
As much as we can.
Okay, good. So you fished mostly for small fish, like panfish and stuff?
I started out with panfish. My grandfather actually used to take me carp fishing.
Yeah, I like carp fishing.
And then we got more into game fish. We were members of Muskies Canada for 10 years. And probably when I was about 14 or 15, I was introduced to steelheading.
Is that where the whole idea hit you about doing center pins for the drift fishing and river fishing?
That's where the passion was ignited, yeah.
Well, 3 years ago, right, we went to BC.
Yep.
We had a chance to test the reels on big coho salmon and also steelhead. We're going back again, in about 5 months. I can't wait to do that. Well, how do you think they perform in saltwater with those fish that really slam it?
It was actually phenomenal, and I really enjoyed using them.
Well, you make a great reel. And you love to fish, because I know the last 2 days haven't been easy. That wind's just starting to calm down, but you can see in the leaves and the palm trees and stuff that the wind is still pretty strong. We got about a 15-knot wind, but we still did okay.
We did great, and you have a little slice of heaven here.
I agree. It's my little oasis. I share it with the dolphins. One day I wandered out on the sea, searching for something that really found me. I didn't know it, but it drew me to it. Soon I was full of its passion in me. I'm Italo Labignan. 40 years I've fished the world and have learned it's not just about catching the fish, the size of the fish, or the numbers. It's about appreciating every sunrise and sunset, the smell of the sea, savoring the culture and the fish with friends. Here's the catch. It's the total experience. Presented by Bear Reels, versatile, precision, handcrafted hybrid center pins. Seabreeze boats, tame the oceans. Raymarine Electronics. Raymarine, simply superior.